All right, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach us this truth. And peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Salakia. One moment. Salakia. Should be still recording. Yeah, so I basically just wanted to go over Psalms 12. Basically what I was just going over what I was reading today. And it's always good to read Psalms. They're nice, quick chapters. Most of them are quick chapters that you can fully read and digest, very quickly. If you don't have a lot of time, you can just read a Psalms, you know what I'm saying, and get edified, because it's always good to read every day. So I just wanted to go over, before I start getting ready for camp, this chapter that I was reading today. So I thought I'd break it down. Lord's willing, it edifies you and keeps you in the spirit, and it encourages you, because a lot of our videos are stuff that you probably already heard before or you already know, but it's supposed to keep you in the spirit, man. Because if you're not constantly getting these words of life, this water, all right, we know these words are likened unto water. If you're not constantly getting these words, this water, then you're going to become dry, and you'll dry out. So it's always good to constantly watch videos, man, and read. All right, so I'm going to start off at the first verse. It's Psalms 12:1. To the chief musician upon Sheminith, a psalm of David. Help, Lord, for the godly man ceaseth, for the faithful fail from among the children of men. All right. And that's talking about our people, man. There's very few faithful men in the nation of Israel. All right, faithful people in general. That's why we know the scriptures say 2/3 are going to be cut off, man. All right. You don't got a lot of faithful Israelites out there no more. All right. A lot of them are caught up in this Christianity, and a lot of them just plainly out don't seek the Lord. They don't want the truth. It says they speak vanity, every one with his neighbor, with flattering lips and with a double heart do they speak. Yeah. And that flattering lips and a double heart do they speak. That's a trait of Esau, man. That's what Esau does, man. All right. That's why the scriptures say, John 8:44, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of you will do. So our people have taken on the traits of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, because speaking with flattering lips and a double heart, meaning what he says, flattering, what flattery is. You're speaking good to someone. Is contrary to what he's really thinking, man. All right, that's an act of a deceiver, a devil. That's what a devil means, deceiver. All right, we also can get Psalms 55:21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter. All right, that's talking about that flattering lips. But it said, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. And that's talking about the so-called white man, Esau, the Edomites. All right, so our people have taken on the characteristics of these devils, man. It says the Lord shall cut off all flattering lips, and the tongue that speaketh proud things. All right, we know that's primarily talking about Esau, Edom, man. All right, because they're the proudest people on the earth, pursuing the Obadiah, 1. All right, they build all these tall buildings. You know what I'm saying? It's a sign of their pride, man. And the Lord says He's gonna cut it all off. Verse 4, who have said, with our tongue will we prevail, our lips are our own. Who is Lord over us? Yeah, because Esau actually thinks he can beat Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, that's why he's building this. That's why he's building I think it's called Space Force X. That's why he's building the Space Force, man. He said, who is Lord over us? Because Esau Edom has a God complex. He think he can actually fight against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. It says the United States Space Force, USSF, is the Space Operations Service branch of the United States Armed Force. Let me see. I'm trying to get a better definition. You know what is, just so you can see how proud Esau Edom is, man. Right, it says a Space Force. A Space Force is a military branch that prepares for or conducts space warfare. All right. As of January 2020, the only nation with an independent Space Force is the United States, which established the United Space Force in December 2019. All right. So Edom, and we know what is space warfare, man. Those are the chariots, because Esau, Edom, the higher ups, they know that the so-called UFOs aren't freaking UFOs, little green men from Mars. They know that they're the chariots, the angels of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So they created a space force as if they can actually even fight against the chariots in the first place, man. This is the pridefulness of Edom Esau. All right, him thinking that he is a god and there is none over him. All right. It says, verse 5, for the oppression of the poor, for the sighting of the needy, now arise, saith the Lord. I will set him in safety from him that puffeth up at him. All right, we know the oppressor of the poor is Edom Esau. All right, he oppresses the poor every single day. All right, we're getting oppressed till this day. We're in slavery. And who's the poor? It's the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians. It says the words of the Lord are pure as silver tried in a furnace of earth, purified 7 times. All right, because the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai are faithful and true. All right, verse 7, thou shalt keep them, O Lord, thou shalt preserve them from this generation forever. The wicked walk on every side, and the vilest men are exalted. Yeah, and that's a representation of Edom Esau's kingdom. All right, the wicked are around about us every day, and the vilest men are exalted, man. You got homosexuals being exalted in this place. All right, lesbians. All right, woman worshippers. These are the type of people that are exalted in Esau's kingdom. You know, but hey, the point, you know, we have our hope, man. Like I said in verse 5, I will set him in safety from him that puffeth at him. You know, so the Lord is going to keep us safe and preserve us. All right, while we're in this captivity. All right, and we know that's true because verse 6, you know, basically explains that the words of the Lord are faithful and true, that they're pure words. You know, so just wanted to go over Psalms, the 12th chapter, you know, real quick before camp. Lord's willing, you were edified. All praises to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakakodash, Shalom.